This is a message for thieves, scammers, muggers, and so forth. Those of us that have no real qualms, meaning problems with treating other people poorly, taking their stuff, assaulting them, and so forth. Why shouldn't I do it? I've probably heard, don't do it. The first time I did something bad, I stole something, I assaulted someone, took their stuff, I took a job at a scamming call center and scammed somebody, it probably felt uncomfortable, at least, perhaps worse. But the second time it was easier, and the third time it was even easier, and so forth until now, if I've done it for a while, it's not difficult at all. It's just what I do. Perhaps I'm a pickpocket. It's my profession. I'm proud of it. Perhaps I'm a scammer. Again, at a call center. It's what I do all day long. That's how I feed my family. So, what's the problem? We all do bad stuff. Why can I also do some bad stuff? Let's give some simple examples and really try to get the point. Let's say that I'm a mugger. I earn my livelihood by uh, approaching people on the street and asking, to put it nicely, for their stuff. So one evening, I'm on the prowl looking for a victim, and I see a lady walking on the other side of the street. She looks like an easy victim. So I cross the street and I approach her, put my hand on her shoulder, turn her around, about to say, "Give me your money, lady, give me your purse, give me your bag, whatever you got, cell phone, credit cards." And who turns around? It's my mother. Would I proceed with the mugging of my mother, or would I not proceed? And would I try to make up some kind of story? Oh, hey, mom, I was just joking. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, okay. Right? So we can't absolutely rule out that some particularly special individual would proceed to mug their mother, but almost certainly they would not proceed to mug the mother. Right? I would not proceed to mug my mother in such a situation. Why? What's the problem? Let's give an even more extreme and obvious example. Let's say I'm a scammer and I have a computer program or whatnot that automatically dials phone numbers for me. So the computer dials a number for the scam, and kind of I'm here on the phone, and my other line rings. Right, my say home line or my cell phone. I pick up. It's myself to myself. We get the point. The computer dialed by accident my own number for the scam. Am I going to proceed to scam myself? Am I going to say, "Hey, myself, you've won a cruise. Transfer me." I transfer me $10. I'll transfer you a million. No, I wouldn't do that. Even the person that would mug their mother would not do that. Why? What's the problem? The issue seems to be that in the case of my mother, in most cases, and in the case of myself, in all cases, I view the victim as myself. Right? My mother is my mother. I'm not going to assault her and take her stuff, very hopefully. Right? And me, I'm myself. I'm scamming other people for my sake. I'm not going to scam myself. I'm not going to steal from myself. That's ridiculous, right? No matter who I am. So, what does that say about me then? That I am able to steal from strangers, right? That I am able to scam people that I don't know, that I am able to mug somebody who's not my mother. Well, it says that I'm viewing all of those people as not me, as simply objects, as simply things that I can use for my own gratification, for my own desires, for my own plans, right? Meaning, I want money, I want stuff, this and that. So, what self is it then that I am not seeing in all of those other people? Well, it's me in this very narrow, creaturely, animalistic sense, right? I as a body, I as a bunch of appetites, meaning I want this and I want that. I'm very narrowed down. I'm like a tiny, tiny little dot. And I don't see that dot in the stranger. I don't see that dot in the people that I call. And therefore, it's no problem. Right? They're just, again, things that I can use to satisfy myself. Now, what effect does that have on myself? It has a very, very bad effect. It assures meaning it guarantees that I will remain this precise tiny little dot of selfhood. And yet, even being the nothingness that I now am, being the way that I am, I still, in theory, want happiness. I'm still miserable and dead inside and just a nothing, right? And that's no fun. It's a living death. No fun is to say the least. It's awful. Right? So I may think that the reason that it's so awful to be me is because I haven't had enough success doing what I do. Maybe if I scam another few thousand victims and I really have more money than everybody else, right? I satisfy my desires a few more times for this and for that, then I'll be fine. I'll be happy. But that's never gonna happen. Obviously, what's the only way to forget about being happy? What's the only way to even be remotely okay? It's to not be so self-centered, right? So boiled down to just this that I am able to do these things to other people. We get the point? If I'm very self centered, I'm very selfish to the point that I'm able to the extent that I'm able to steal from other people like this, that I'm able to mug other people, that I'm able to scam other people, that I have no respect for your rights and for your stuff. Right? I see something you have, I want it, I'm going to take it if I can. All that kind of stuff. If that's how selfish I am, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed forever. Right? And that's again no fun, to say the very least. So the only way to not be screwed is to overcome, overstep, out mature this selfishness and this self-centeredness of mine that allows me to do these things. And each time then that I do steal and I do scam and I do mug, all that kind of stuff, I simply solidify, right, this selfishness and this self-centeredness. I make it a permanent part of my character, and I make it harder and harder to ever escape. And as I proceed down that path, my capacities will diminish, my human capacities, to the point where I may not even be able to understand even close what is now being said. It's all gibberish to me because my mind has been fried. The capacities that make me human and not animal are gone, or will be gone if I proceed down this path. But if there's a little bit something left, then I can think this is not the way to go. The only way to go is to overcome my selfishness and my self centeredness. And for that, I need to treat other people as myself. The goal is to love others exactly as myself. Love myself and love others exactly as myself. But even if I'm not there yet, treat other people as myself. If I am about to mug somebody and it's my mother, hopefully, or not, she's my mother, then hopefully I will not proceed to mug her because I see myself enough in my mother, possibly. But certainly, if I'm about to scam somebody and I pick up on the other end, then I will not scam myself. So this shows that the person that I do scam, I'm not treating them like myself. I'm treating them like a thing, like an object. And that destroys myself. That damages me in the deepest, most profound ways. So, for my own sake, not for your sake, not for the sake of the rules or the law or anything like that, for my own true sake, my own true interest, I need to stop doing what I do. And if I wait to kind of right all my wrongs, or I say, first of all, I've already done it for so long and I've stolen so many times, there's just no point. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. No, turn away right away. I might have missed the exit and driven, 50 miles the wrong way. But as soon as I realize that, take the next exit, right? Turn around. Maybe that's the wrong analogy because on a highway you can't really turn around. But let's say you could turn around. I walked 50 miles. Oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. Don't keep walking that way. Turn around. Right? The second I turn around, I'm already on the right path, even if I'm very far from where I want to go. So it's the same thing. Just turn around right away. Stop doing what I do. Treat other people like myself. And then after a while of practicing that, after a while of being human, then hopefully I can attain to some clarity, some insight as to how to best proceed, and possibly I may want to right my wrongs, whatever it might be. But the point would be immediately start to treat other people as myself, see myself in others. I wouldn't scam myself. Don't scam you either. So let's do it. Thank you for listening and good luck.